kids are high on life out there, so we are just gonna let them be high on life. It's funny because when I was like pulling my hair up and like trying to put deodorant on, I was just flipping through TikToks and it was like a boy mom, something about boy mom, and then like hearing chaos in the background and blah blah blah, and they both like literally walked in right when she was talking about boy mom, and I was like, yep, here I am in the bathroom just trying to put on deodorant. They both walk in like, what are we doing? Go play. But they're running around the house. So Cutler's already built like a, excuse me, a pillow fort, a blanket fort. I don't know. It's craziness. We had a really good sound bath last night. It's cute because Connor's learning how to tell Cutler more ways of why he doesn't want Cutler to do things. So I was trying to listen. I think he was telling Cutler, get down. He was so excited to see Cutler come home. He just went on an errand with Troy real quick. And then, like, Cutler and Troy came through the door and he goes, yay, Cutler's back. And he was, like, so excited. But then, like, 2 seconds later, they're on the tramp and he's like, Cutler goes inside? Cutler goes inside? It's a love. You're making him mad. For a book? Well, just give me the book. Give me the book. Okay, thank you. It was a pleasure doing business with you. I don't actually think this book needs batteries. I think this book, you've slammed it one too many times, Sir Connor. Okay. Anyways, the sound bath was amazing. We had a lot of people attend. My main focus, a lot of the times when I'm doing energy work at the sound baths, I'm actually picking up on a... Yeah, he learned Spanish from the book. Listen. I don't speak Spanish, but I'm sure Connor does. What's he saying? Usually I get more from people's energy, but I was trying to specifically work on just connecting our hearts and our crowns and moving the flow of energy so that we could more easily manifest for the portal. And I don't know, I know that a lot of people were kind of cold at the sound bath. So it is getting into the colder times. So make sure that you're bringing extra blankies, wearing a sweatshirt or bringing a sweatshirt and like a little beanie hat, just in case you get cold. But it was incredible. I set up a crystal grid with citrine and calcite and some other things, like I put out water, wood, dragon's blood, some things to help us with manifestation, a lion carving. And it was funny because Crystal, when she sat down on the place where she played, you can reconnect, on the place where she has the bowls, she was like, whoa. And when I was opening the circle, I was making sure to use the 8, the infinity sign in the incense and stuff, just making sure that I was opening the energy to allow for the best healing possible and for us to be able to manifest. And it was crazy. I feel like the sound bath went super fast for me, but I was going from person to person. The energy was really cool and really weird all at the same time. So It was a good sound bath. I think that one of the main things that came up for the collective about what is holding us back from our being able to manifest the most would be stress. So I did want to say that for everybody else. Just realizing that our struggles are not punishments and that they're actually there to help us grow, to help us elevate our energy, to be able to reinvent ourselves, to be able to become the person that we were meant to be in the first place. So making sure that you're not letting stress overcome you. And then I did give them ways to maintain the flow between their heart and their crown chakra. So I'll tell you guys that too. It says pause throughout your day and ask, what am I feeling right now? And is it my energy? A lot of the times when we're out there working, when we're around other people, going to the grocery store, it can be very easy for other people to attach their energy to your energy, or for you to absorb or pick up empathically on other people's stuff. So sometimes you can have anxiety that's not your anxiety, depression that's not your depression. Like, so checking in with yourself and being like, is this my energy? Is this mine or is this somebody else's, is really helpful. And then if it's not yours and you're like, I have no reason to be anxious or depressed right now, I don't know what this is, this doesn't feel like mine, you can just ask for the energy to flow. This isn't my energy, I do not accept this energy, and allow it to flow down you and seep into the ground. Like, visualization is really helpful in releasing that. Ground yourself with simple practices. Go walking barefoot, sipping herbal tea, doing mindfulness practices. So like this, where I go live and I talk to you guys about things. These are mindful things. So like finding time to really work on yourself, doing some deep breathing, journaling, even if it's just a sentence or two, journaling is really helpful. I know that some people can be discouraged in journaling because, well, all I write is something negative, or it's just word vomit, but it doesn't matter what the journaling is. You don't have to go back and read it. You're not writing a book. You're not turning in an essay. Like, write down all the things you're feeling so that you can get them out of your mind. And then if you go back and you're like, wow, you were crazy, what were you thinking? Like that, you like, don't judge yourself. Like, in that moment, those were the things you were feeling, and you needed to purge those things so that you could get your thoughts in order. Light a candle in the morning with an intention and speak it out loud. Your voice can activate your visions. Create mini rituals like breath work, salt baths, dancing to music, stepping outside and simply watching the sky. Trust that the rest is sacred. Productivity isn't the only sign of progress. So just knowing not to let yourself be overcome by stress or trials, because those things are leveling you up, and those things can stop you from being able to manifest at your best. These kids are on something. They are on something. So today's spiritual message is the 9th today. Mirror what you hope for. Embody the changes you wish to see around you. I think that goes really well with, so we talked about manifestation, the 8-8 portal. You can still do those things. Sit down and write the 8 things you want to manifest and be very specific. But it's fine. How do we embody the changes we wish to see around us? So start acting as if it's already true. Start showing up today as the version of who you already, or what you're already manifesting. So if you're manifesting abundance, practice generosity and gratitude. If you're calling in love, treat yourself with compassion. If you're manifesting confidence, speak and walk with presence. So acting as if you're already getting what you're manifesting can be really helpful, because visualization really pushes us into different timelines, blah, 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 blah. Align your habits with your desires. You can't manifest change with the same habits that created your current reality. So again, making sure that you're really helping yourself better yourself. So like the journaling regularly helps get out emotions that are stuck or trapped, the setting boundaries. If you don't set boundaries and you keep allowing toxic people into your home, into your life, around your circle, then you're involved in their toxic energy. And when they're blocked from blessings because they have that umbrella up of negativity, you're also going to be blocked from blessings because you refuse to set the boundary of what you're worthy of. So make space for the healing and joy. Invest your time and energy where your future self would invest the time. So like, even though it's hard to pick yourself back up when you're struggling, if what I'm wanting is to make sure that my business is abundant, I can't just sit here and not go live and not put effort and work into it. Even when I'm not feeling it, I have to get up and I have to help you guys and I have to help myself in order to manifest those things. So it's hard to work, but we need to. Shift your language. The words you speak shape your reality. So instead of saying I wish or I hope, start saying stuff like I am confident. I am amazing. I am living an abundant life. I choose to be happy. I choose to have joy in my life. Speak your manifestations as already in motion. Instead of I hope I get the job, I am aligned with work that honors my gifts. Be present in the process. Manifestation isn't just a vending machine. It's a partnership with the universe. Stay open to signs. That was another thing that was happening a lot during when I was touching people to help open their manifestation. A lot of people's spirit guides were like, we are sending signs, we are sending the things, but people are not seeing them. Like, I was instantly seeing spiritual signs by touching them, but they weren't open to seeing the spiritual signs. Excuse me. So, you can ask for spiritual signs. Like Danielle's son asked for yellow butterflies to know that he has his ancestors and loved ones are with him, and then she had to help him look for the signs. But just saying, like, if you're not feeling like you're seeing the signs, ask for a specific sign. Like, can I get a feather? Can I see a key? Can I see a dragonfly? To know that you're there. But like, honestly, just opening up and paying attention more to the spiritual signs. Look at the numbers, look at what you're seeing consistently. So if you're like seeing hummingbirds everywhere, look up the spiritual meaning of hummingbirds, see what applies to you in your life. If you're always waking up at 444, look that up and see what that means. Like, do a little bit of work to find those spiritual signs, because they're like, our spiritual gifts are so open and we are so upgrading this month that if you're thinking you're not receiving spiritual signs, you're not open to receiving spiritual signs, because they are literally everywhere. Good morning, Brianna. Good morning, girl. Follow your intuitive nudges, trust in the delays or divine protection. Know that delays are protection. So like, if you're not receiving something right away, know that it's not in the right timing, and that spirit will help you in when it is the right time. And that if it's not, just know that you're being protected from something that you don't know. Mirror what you want to see. If you want more love, be more loving. If you want more peace, practice patience. If you want deeper community, show up authentically. Your external world is a reflection of your inner vibration. This makes so much sense, being the mirror, because one of the things that I say, if like your marriage is struggling or the relationship you're in is struggling, take a step back and really work on you for a moment. Be a little selfish and figure out what you need to be happy. Figure out where your emotions are at. Heal yourself a little bit more, and it makes the relationship come back together. So like, by practicing self-love and self-care for yourself, your partner sees that, they mirror it and start doing things that make them happy, and self-love, self-care, and then you're both back on the same place. Clear what doesn't match. Sometimes the universe won't bring your manifestations because your life is full of energy that contradicts it. So declutter your space, detox your relationship, release beliefs that say you're not worthy. Yeah, I am purging everything in my house. I have gotten through almost the whole upstairs and taken so many loads of donations. It's crazy. So I just have the laundry room upstairs and then I'm downstairs, but there's not a lot downstairs to purge, honestly. So, but I do need to still unpack some boxes that are out in the shop. But decluttering your space, it's hard, but if you haven't used something in like a year, or you like, even just think about your clothes and all of the stuff that you don't wear or that doesn't align with what you like wearing anymore. Like, why are you holding on to that? Get rid of it. You can always buy new clothes when, if you're holding on to it because of weight or whatever, you can buy new clothes later. Like, why am I holding on to these clothes? Gone with the wind. Manifestation isn't about controlling outcomes. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts what they're asking for. So ask yourself daily, what would the me who has already received this do today? Then go do it with joy, trust, and sacred intentions. So I love that. Why is it doing that? That's weird. I can't believe I caught you on here. Hello. I've been going live more in the mornings. I'm trying to do the spiritual messages again. I'm trying to get back into it. It is crazy over here. I don't even know what to say. It's crazy. I think that I did talk about yesterday how, like, I've been through a lot of stuff, and it's almost like I'm working on me right now, and that's almost harder than the betrayal of other people to me. Like, working on myself is hard. It's been hard. But I'm getting back into it. I want lots of things, lots of manifestations, lots of good things. So I need to put the effort and the energy into those things. We do have our next sound bath is the 16th at 8 p.m. Again, remember that it is starting to get colder. Bring lots of layers. I only have so many blankies and yoga mats, so bring something to lay on, and then bring a blanket to cover yourself with, because you think you won't get cold, but you will. There's a lot of energy and a lot of movement of energy, and then the land does its own healing process thing. Danielle and Crystal will be doing a cacao ceremony where you drink the sacred cacao. It opens up your heart chakra and allows you to receive spiritual messages. I think, like, this month, if you're wanting to connect more fully to your spirit team, coming to the cacao ceremony would be good. That's on a Saturday at 8. And then I think that she's also doing energy work on August 21st at 8. On the 23rd, we have our craft, which is the witch's ladders, and I just got more wood, branches and stuff for the witch's ladders. You can bring your old witch's ladders and refurbish them to make them more aligned with your stuff now, or you can finish them if you didn't finish them. Crystal is doing the Mullen candles, and then Danielle is doing like summer wreaths or the cozy yarn wall hangers. A lot of people didn't get to the wall hangers. I don't remember what we had for the craft when Danielle did the wall hangers, but they're finishing that. We also have a beginner's chakra class where Crystal and I will be teaching. It's for $44. It's on the 24th at 4, and we're going to go through each chakra. We're going to tell you like the ailments and stuff, like what could show you if your chakra's off. We're going to talk about the colors. We're going to talk about how you can realign that chakra. And then each chakra that we talk about, we're going to give you an exercise to do as a group or by yourself to feel energy, to tap out energy. We're going to just essentially show you how to work with your chakras, which is, I think is going to be super fun. It's probably going to be a 2-hour class, I would assume. We've never done it before, so it might be more. And then on the August 29th at 8, Crystal is going to be doing her, interesting. Crystal is going to be doing her outdoor sound bath with crystal healing. So she might do, like, put crystals on your chakras. She might use her little wand gritting thing. She might do tuning forks. I don't know. Crystal, we'll see what she does. So those are the rest of our events for this month for the chakra class. Yeah. And then I was just talking about manifestation and living the life that you are wanting. So if you're wanting a more loving and abundant life, live like you have a more loving and abundant life. Does that mean you go spend a ton of money that you don't have? No. I'm saying, like, I'm grateful live positively and feel like that abundance is already here, and be grateful for the things that you have, and then show more love to others if you're needing more love. I think that's all I have. Yeah, I think that's all I have. Oh my gosh, I need I did pull one card to see what it would say for the collective, and it says commitment. Like, you're needing to commit more fully to your path. So whatever that is, the path that you're following, how can you commit more fully? Do you need to make the decisions? Do you need to get up and go live every day? How can you commit more fully to your path? Are you needing to heal more things? So you're needing to meditate more, do more journaling? Like, what is it that you could do to commit more fully to the path, to your path? I don't know. What could I do? There's a lot of things I could do. So I'm definitely still pondering my manifestations. I started writing them down. That is not it. I started writing them down, and then I got distracted. So I do want to continue. But a great fulfilling school year for the boys. So, like, if I'm manifesting the kids to have a great school year, what are things that I can do that helps that manifestation? I think that making sure I'm prepared with their school supplies, making sure I'm on top of what's going on in their classrooms, making sure I'm an active parent and asking, how was your day? And then sometimes even, like, that can be overwhelming once they get out of school. So I kind of found, like, if I asked Cutler, how did his day go at night when we were reading our bedtime story, then he was more, like, prone to tell me how his day really did go. Making sure that I am reading a book with your kid is super helpful for their learning. So, like, it helps Connor because Connor needs extra help, and then it helps Cutler because Cutler is trying to learn to read. So being a more active parent can help me. It's not all the teachers to help them have a good school year. Like, I need to be doing things to help them too. So I can manifest, but I also need to be proactive in what I'm doing. Another thing is a business that sustains me and everything that I need within the next 3 years. So what are things that I can do to help that manifestation? I can go live. I can make sure I advertise better for the things that we're doing, promoting myself better, keeping up on my posting, like stuff like that is really helpful. I need to get back live on Crystal Sales. Just, there's so many things that we can manifest, but we need to make sure that we're also proactive in helping those things come true, you know? So I hope you guys have a really good day. I already had maybe I just need water. I need water. I need lots of water. I and maybe move my body. Turn on some music. Music has helped me a lot this month. So maybe if I turn on some music and start moving my body, drinking more water, because I have had coffee, not water. Maybe that's what my body needs. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful day. I set the intention that I'm going to have a very productive and healing day, which that could be very triggering. Very productive and healing day. And then the kids will have a fun day. So happy Saturday. I hope you do something fun, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.